we need the light. Could you put the light on? I almost forgot. On top there's a little screwing button. Keep it on, keep it on. Check, see how the lighting is like now there.
Feels good.
Good. Okay. Hello everybody. It's been a while since I did YouTube videos. I'm a bit rusty, so please bear with me. I don't want to promise that I'm going to do these, but the aim is to do them as often as I can. So today I thought I would talk to you about my skincare routine. It's not a routine per se, but it's the products that I'm currently using and where they slot in my routine. Let's start with cleansers. So I've actually been loving an oil cleanser. Well, I just brought one with me here, even though I have a few in rotation. So to me, an oil and a balm are pretty much the same thing. I don't have a preference. I use either or, whichever's working for me. At the moment, I've been loving the Vortree Super Seed Cleansing Oil. Super expensive. However, very little goes a really long way, and I've used this for almost 2 weeks now, and I haven't even gone 3/4 of the way of the bottle. I sort of like love it as a morning cleanser, but it's great as a makeup. It's also great as a makeup remover. I say it costs £69. Yeah, I think it costs £69 or £70, and you can't just use that kind of product for makeup removal. So what I do is I use it in the mornings. I just put it on my face as a mask, jump into the shower to make sure that the water doesn't touch my skin, and then I will wipe it off after I've come out of the shower. If I use it as a makeup remover, I usually follow on with another cleanser, either gel cleanser, of which OM Skincare is what I love. They're pure glow cleanser, which I love, or I do a cream cleanser from Aveda. I'm really loving this one, and I'm wishing I had got a bigger tube of it, because amazing. I can double cleanse with this. I can use it as a makeup remover. I can use it as a second cleanse. Absolutely amazing. Very gentle, very moisturizing. I couldn't recommend it enough. This one here, if my skin is breaking out, temperamental, it gives my skin a deep cleanse. I can also use it as a deep cleansing mask. Leave it on for about 5 minutes and kind of feel my skin is rejuvenated and deep cleansed. So those are the three, I think. And another face wash that I'm actually really liking, Sarah Chapman. I think I've spoken about this before in my other YouTube videos that I did years and years ago. God knows how long. When was the last time I did a YouTube video? I love this, and I still love it. It's more of a mask. It gently exfoliates. It has some lactic acid, some French clay. So again, I would never use such an expensive or such a good product for just makeup removal. So either as a morning pick-me-up or as a second cleanse in the morning. So if I really wanted to have a luxurious cleanse, I would remove my makeup with the Vortree cleansing oil, and then I would follow on with the Sarah Chapman Rapid Radiance Cleanse and leave it on for about 5 minutes. So I think that's it. No, actually, I found a really cheap alternative, and I think my daughters are going to love this. You can use this if you want. So I found this from Aldi. I used it today actually before I filmed, and wow, really impressed. It has loads and loads of charcoal in it. It actually dries on your skin, which is making me think that it actually acts as a mask at the same time. It contains glycolic and lactic acid, which again gently exfoliates and improves the skin texture. I cannot say I've seen that yet because I've only used it once, but for today I love the smell. The eucalyptus oil, you can smell it. It's quite heavy in there, but I actually like it. It makes me feel relaxed, and yeah, I really think this is great for oily skin types or combination skin types. As I said, it does dry, so you'll need some water, massage it, it lathers up, your face is all nice and black as if you just put charcoal on it. It seems to be a good one for sure. Also got another one from Aldi as well. That's the charcoal micellar water. I've never used this one before, so I'll have to hear from my daughters because I don't use a micellar water much. I'm just lazy like that. I don't use a micellar water. I just remove it using a cleanser. So that's it about the cleansers, and the next thing would be the toners. Love, 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 love this glycolic acid toning solution by Desimi. I hope Desimi continues and all this rubbish stops because I really enjoy some of their products. This one here has a pH of 3.6 and it lasts forever. As you can see, it's a big jar, does it what it says on the tin. You can use it once a day, every day, not a problem. Even though I do skip sometimes, I don't use it every day if I'm honest. And it actually keeps blemishes at bay at what's the word? A few moments later, it helps keep blemishes at bay. This is true. And I actually, when I stop using it, I see that I start getting breakouts. So highly recommended, super cheap as well. What other things do I use for blemishes? I have nothing here that I use for blemishes at the moment, but I have a few other things that I tend to use for blemishes. So if I want hydration, I would go to Omrovitska, Queen of Hungary Mist, and now I'm just going to spray this all over. It smells amazing. It's great as a makeup setting spray. It's great as a toner. I wouldn't say it's highly hydrating. It does something, but I cannot tell you what. If you don't use it, you see the difference. You know what I mean? It's not highly hydrating. I don't think it has any effects on blemishes or pores, but it adds something. I will figure out what it is that it adds. I just haven't figured it out yet. And something that if my skin is really, really dehydrated, then I have to go to my Korean skincare, and this is the 107 Secret Formulas, their cream essence, or sometimes I use their essence, which is almost like a, it's not an essence per se, I'll say it's an in-between a toner and a serum, but neither. It's neither a toner or a serum. Works really well. And then I follow on with this cream, which is this is a proper cream, very hydrating. I actually like it. That's if my skin is really dry and needs a lot of hydration, because this stuff is heavy duty. Again, if I'm still working on hydration, I love a mask, and at the moment I don't have many sheet masks, so I would say I have this one, the Snow Mask Essential Pack from 107 again. Very good. At first I thought this was giving me breakouts. I couldn't figure out why my skin was being a bit temperamental, because I used it a couple of times and it seemed as if a couple of days after using this, my skin was, it wasn't breakouts as such, it was almost like a reaction, but then I found out it was probably something I was eating and nothing to do with this. So I'm still going back to it, and I've used it a few times and nothing has happened. So I'm sorry I blamed you for my problems. So let's say I've done my cleansing, I've done my toning, with exfoliation, whatever I need to do, and I'm still on the hydration boost, which, you know, my skin for some reason needs a lot of hydration. I'll go on to hyaluronic complex by Nayod. Hyaluronic acid, really important. I have two here. This one is a Korean version, super affordable. This is relatively affordable as well. I think it costs around 20, 30 pounds or so. This one costs around 15 pounds, and you can get this from ASOS. This one is from It's Skin, sinks in. When you put it on, you won't even realize that you've put anything on your skin, so you will need to add loads more layers before you see serious hydration. So it obviously penetrates deep inside and you do see a difference. This does exactly the same, sinks in, you don't feel as if it's done anything. You'll need to layer other products on top of it, but with time you actually see the big difference that it makes. And then I've just started recently including eSpa's Optimal Skin Pro Serum, which is like an oil serum. So I always put the oil serums on top of the water-based serum. So I would finish with my water-based serums and then I would add an oil-based serum on top. So for instance, I would use a glycolic acid, let's say toner, and then I would put a hyaluronic acid on top, and then I would come in with an oil serum. And usually if I did that, if it's night time, I would use one of these two creams on top of that oil serum just to finish it off. That's all I do. This is the Cult London. I think everybody knows about this one. Beautiful hydrating cream. Still trying it, and my skin is loving it at the moment, so I'm quite happy with it. Very luxurious. The Sarah Chapman Iconic Night Cream. I don't know where I stand with this, but I did the same thing when I first used the overnight facial. I wasn't very impressed initially, but that was because I used it 10 years ago when I was 25 years old. And now I love it and it's working really great. So I'm wondering whether it's just going to take more than one jar to actually see results and start loving this stuff. However, at £98 for 30 mils, I don't think I'm going to be going there again. This works perfectly well. It is still expensive. This is not a cheap product. I think it costs £125, but it's 50 mils. This is, I guess they cost about the same. This is 30 mils. So if this one costs 30 mils for £98, this one is 50 mils. They cost about the same, but I would say at the moment I'm favoring Cult 51. And the Iconic Night Cream is coming second. That might change with time. I've only just started using it. I've also been using the Vortree Facial Oil, Jasmine and Calendula. I would say this time I wouldn't use it as a standalone at night. It's not nourishing enough for me. And even during the daytime, if I use it and I don't put anything else on top, I do realize that my skin does dry out as the day goes on. So I would say if you have very, very, very oily skin, maybe this is going to be a favorite. But for me, I think I need to layer a lot when I use this one. It's a great oil, it's great for blemishes, but it's not nourishing enough for me. And for the price, I expect a little bit more from it. It's a great oil, don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't pay £70 for it again. Probably try some other oils that they have in the range. And my two Holy Grail oils are Elemis Pro Collagen Marine Cream, the anti-wrinkle face oil. This is just divine, an elixir in a bottle. And if you want serious hydration, because as I say, I have sensitive oily combination skin, so my hydration is not, I don't need as much hydration as a person who has dehydrated skin or dry skin. So really, if I need serious hydration, I just go to Rosalina, and the Love Me Face Oil at the moment does it for me. I wake up, my skin is really dewy in the morning when I put this on. Or I can use the Elemis Pro Collagen Marine Oil, and that again does about the same. So at the moment, neck and neck, these two are amazing products that I'm loving if I want to get hydration. I always add a cream on top. And then finally, the tools that I am currently using, I am using this Clinique Sonic brush. The reason that I've gone to a Clinique Sonic brush instead of just using my funnel was, on days that I'm really tired and lazy to take off all my makeup, I started to realize that I was getting breakouts and leaving because I was leaving makeup behind. So I thought to myself, what's the best way and easiest way and quickest way to get rid of makeup? So I realized that I probably need a Sonic brush. As you know, I actually have a Clarisonic that I have, but I haven't bought some new brush heads. So I just got this because I found it half price online, and actually it's been loving it and my skin has been loving it. If I didn't show you an eye cream, because I'm not using any eye cream, the creams that I have here are doing a perfect job of being an eye cream. So what I would do is I would just run this over really cold water, and I would just sort of do this on my under eye area either in the morning or at night whenever I need to deep puff that area. It's very cold, nice and soothing, and just deep puffs the whole thing, and also helps my products sink into the skin. Something else that I use is this, I don't know, the Body Shop, I don't know what, roller balls. They're metal again. I run them again under very cold water, and then I just roll over my face for a couple of minutes, however long I have, just to give myself a facial massage. And I really find it helps me deep puff and just makes my skin more radiant and luminous after doing that. Oh yes, finally, last but not least, and I think I've talked about this before, I'd almost forgotten this, so this would have been somewhere in between the cleanser and the toner because this is quite watery. It's the Ordinary Niacinamide 10% and the zinc high strength vitamin mineral blemish formula. Because I am prone to blemishes, I tend to use this a lot and I cannot do without it as a spot treatment or just as an all over the face to avoid to have any blemishes. And that's it, guys. That's my whole skincare routine done. I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget, please subscribe. Yes, you. Don't click away. Subscribe right here. Leave a comment, like, and let's meet again soon on YouTube land.